to the next
Yeah, it's
topic.
been a while. It's been
Yeah,
a
for
while.
real.
We wanna. I feel like this has been a really big year for like rap, hip hop stuff. There's been a lot of people to come out. There's been a lot of people that have become superstars so quickly too. Um, and really, well, I guess some people have been superstars for a while. Some, really they fall off and then they kind of come back. Um, but really, I want to talk about the greatest rap artist of 2020 so far. And this year is pretty much at a close. But from what we've seen so far, all these different artists, there's been Lil Baby, there's been Future. But speaking of Future, somebody's been collabing with a lot recently, Lil Uzi.
I
I
like how you
think
did
he
that.
definitely goes into contention for the rap goat of 2020 so far.
And I agree
Just
with you. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. You can go ahead. Yeah.
just the different projects he's put out this year. Eternal Take, we've been waiting for that for so long. And honestly, I mean, to have okay, so he put out two different versions. He put out the regular Eternal Take, and then he put out the deluxe. And to have an album have a regular version and deluxe, but have them sound so different, I think that takes a lot of talent.
Because Love
To,
versus the World 2 is a whole different album. We talked about that early in the year on the podcast.
we
But
did, but it's still
okay,
listed as
okay,
the
look,
deluxe.
I have an
Oh,
argument. I have an argument to make to the rap goat that you
okay,
chose
yeah.
of the year. Eternal Take. A lot of people will say that Eternal Take was disappointing, and you want to know why?
Disappointing.
Yes, a lot of people
Why?
will say Eternal Take was disappointing because just the weight and what they got. Like, let me go look at the track list real fast. Okay. Like
I'll pull it up.
a lot of these songs people don't even listen to anymore. Like if you have somebody right now that they're bumping Eternal Take that's like not a diehard Uzi fan, they'll probably say no. I feel like there's like
That's fair enough, but
out of these 18 songs on the original Eternal Take, I would say like 6 of these like people probably even maybe still listen to.
something. I don't know, man.
I mean,
I
that's
feel
what
like a lot of
me
people
personally.
are.
Me personally, I still listen to Eternal Take. I like Lil Uzi. I think it was a good album, but
There's a
I'm
lot of
just
good songs on it.
I'm just trying to speak for the people who just think that it's like forgettable. Even with all the
Gettable.
even with all the hype that was around it, like people just were disappointed when they got this. They expected more, based on the weight too.
I mean, okay, so there was a long wait, and I can agree that maybe some of the songs are a little lackluster, but to go as far as to say that the album in general was disappointing, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that because literally, okay, so a lot of people might not listen to them still, but it doesn't take away from the fact that when they came out, amazing songs, great songs, people were listening over and over again, and then when he released the deluxe, but I say the deluxe was literally fan service because so many songs that he had previewed and had snippets of that he finally let the people have.
So that doesn't really count
It's still, how does it not count?
because those are songs that people wanted like in the past. That's not what Eternal Take was like. Not like he named it a whole different album technically. Like it was Love versus the World 2.
But if you go and you look, Eternal Take, it's Eternal Take Deluxe.
It's the deluxe.
It comes with
but
the old album.
Everybody knows that the deluxe was just for everybody who. You could say that Lil Uzi knew that he fucked up and he gave everybody the songs that they actually wanted on the deluxe.
Come on.
You can
No
actually
way.
that's
No
an
way.
actual
No.
argument. Like you can go look at the deluxe and those were the songs that he previewed and were saying that were gonna be on the album like years ago before it dropped, and then he delivered it on the deluxe.
So does that not make him like, to me, the greatest artist of 2020 so far?
I mean, yeah, I do respect that he listened to his fans and gave them what they actually wanted this whole time. Yeah, congrats. But like,
Yeah.
I'm just speaking for the people who think like this. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
there's people out there that like this is their train of thought. Like I've said before, me personally, I liked Eternal Take, and I like the deluxe. I still listen to it to this day. But there's certain people who have this opinion or similar opinions, and this is what they've like. This is the conclusion that they've come to. So I thought I should.
Okay, even if you don't, okay, let's say you don't look at Eternal Take, right? Just look at the songs he's put out this year. The songs with Future.
Like he put out a whole collab album. We're not counting those. Like that's a whole collab album. Like that doesn't count.
A collab album that he was.
I mean that does count, I guess. But yeah, this is like the Future. But Future, like, you feel me? Future is.
You can't say Future carried or anything.
I mean, like, I did listen to the album, and I'm not gonna say too much, but the Future did his due. I mean, they didn't really carry each other, but it's not like it's like Uzi carried hard, so it's not really. I mean, but yeah, you can't count it, I guess.
And then, like, just like his rise back in popularity, it's like he got a little silent for a bit, and then when he came back,
no, I disagree with that. Uzi is just Uzi, bro. His posts were still getting, when he was posting outfit pictures and people were waiting on the album, he was still getting millions of likes. New Paddock, just disgusting and went crazy still. Like, I just don't think Uzi fell off at any type of point.
I wouldn't say like fell off, but he did like
even slightly. Like, people were waiting on that album religiously. Like, I remember.
Yeah.
I was one of those people. But not religiously.
But when he came back and he started dropping his projects and interacting more with his fans, you wouldn't say that kind of constitutes what can make an artist really great?
I mean, yeah, but yeah, I guess I agree.
To see what his fans want and to actually give it to them.
I mean,
it's kind of in contrast. It's different from an artist you like.
It's different in 2020 though, because the fans were saying that in fucking 2017, 2018. Like, they wanted those songs. He been new. Like, how do you think he like? Because I remember when Uzi was tweeting for the deluxe, like, what songs do y'all want? Like people knew. Like, he knew. Like, he knew. Like the Kobe Rolling song, right? I'm pretty sure it's on the deluxe.
Yeah.
He already knew. He tweeted about that. He was like, "Do y'all want this?" And then, like, people, of course, were like, "Yeah, that's what we've been waiting on." And I think
and then
Kobe
to give it to them,
premiered in like 2017.
Bro, to be able to interact with your fans in such a way and to find out what they want and to give it to them, I think that makes him a really good artist and one of the best, or if not the best this year.
I feel like that's what an artist should do. An artist should like,
and not many do it though.
I mean, yeah, I guess
not many do that though.
Yeah, but
okay, so if not Uzi, who's?
Huh?
Yeah, who's the greatest to you then this year? Who's the greatest to you?
I mean, it's not really like a real competition. I feel like Uzi took it, but another person that can be mentioned is Lil Baby. Lil Baby has been putting on with his singles and his album My Turn, which Lil Uzi was on. That was just a great album, and yeah.
I definitely think that he's one of those artists that became superstars, like big superstars this year.
Yeah, he definitely had a breakout year. I mean, he was like popping like last year, and I'm pretty sure the year before that, like a little bit, but this year, yeah, like he blew up to that like top tier status.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these songs on the album, like, people are constantly listening to. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of plaques from this album and the deluxe version. But yeah, just
Yeah.
Lil Baby, and he made a song about what's been going on. The unrest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good to be socially aware of what's going on and to just bring more awareness to it through your rap and stuff. Um, I remember seeing like the posts about him upping his price for like features and stuff. I think that shows that he really went up. He went crazy.
he knows
Not I
his
don't
worth
think he went
now.
as crazy as Uzi, but I think that definitely, yeah, yeah, absolutely knows his worth now. Guy's great. Maybe debatably and even sort of influential to some of the rappers that are coming out now. And
Definitely.
speaking of influential,